I've generated over 250 million views online since I started social media, probably more at this point. I don't even know. I just say 250 million because it's a nice round number that I know of at least past, probably closer to 300 to 400. I'm not 100% sure, but I've tried so many different social medias. I've done YouTube stuff, I've done TikTok, Instagram. There's been multiple platforms that I've gotten millions of views on. And how much does this stuff actually pay you? Well, you see a nice car right here. I'm 22 years old. You can make a lot of money from just posting videos online. And actually, pretty much every business that you see succeeding is generating revenue from having their brand or their face seen by millions of people. That's pretty much just marketing. Learning how to market and get your face in front of millions of people or your product in front of millions of people is a super valuable skill. I don't think people realize how valuable it is to learn how to go viral and actually generate revenue with videos, convincing people to buy products or convincing people to follow you or convincing people to give you their time to watch your video, because time is money and you're selling yourself to these people. So first off, I'll go ahead and get it out of the way. How much have I made from doing this? Well, I did TikTok Shop Affiliate, was my main driver, and then I've sold courses, and I've also just made money from views before off Instagram and stuff. So how much has it made me? So far, I've done around $6 million in sales, and I took home about 10 to 20% of that in the past. That's like the past 2 years, realistically. So you can do the math, maybe like 12 to 15% of that was take-home profit that went into my bank account. So I was able to buy a nice car. I was able to, I'm here in my apartment complex right now in Miami, and it all come from just posting videos. So how do you actually get these views? How do you actually get people to watch your video? It is literally just a volume game. You have to treat it just like an input. So with social media, your input is just posting videos. And the thing about posting these videos, most of them are not going to do what you want them to do. Most of them are going to get very few views compared to what you're expecting them to do. Most of them are not going to do what you think. But that 0.1% of videos that does something actually pays you well. So whether you're trying to build a personal brand, scale a business, scale an app, scale an e-com brand, it is literally just a numbers game. These top brands, these top companies have quite literally thousands, tens of thousands creatives coming out every single month. Like some of these top brands have 50,000 plus videos coming out every single month. And I know that's hard to process that they're able to get out 50,000 pieces of content in a single month, but it's actually not that fucking hard. Like they just build out systems and teams where it is possible. So for me, whenever I was doing mine, I did it all solo, and I was posting anywhere from 10 videos to 30 videos a day. And these are all UGC videos of myself I was creating, filming in real life. And this was my life for 2 years. And I was making ads for brands all day long, every day. That's not the most efficient way. I'm starting to realize that now, but it works. You can get out enough output yourself to change your life. So imagine if you had a team of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people putting out content for your brand, for your business on the daily basis, organically. People that know how to go viral, people that know how to get views. This is what is scaling billion-dollar companies, right? So my plan is, right now we're working on software. I'm just gonna see how much content I could physically have coming out for my product, so it's stupid that I don't succeed. So right now I've been messing around a lot with AI UGC, and it's getting really crazy, and just creating UGC videos for my app with AI. And my process is I can probably get about 20 to 30 of these videos done in maybe 8 to 10 hours of work straight sitting there. So you can take these videos and post them on multiple platforms. So say I made 30 videos, I could post that on TikTok 30 times, Instagram 30 times, Facebook 30 times, YouTube Shorts 30 times. What is that, let's do the math. What is that, 120 posts a day just by myself? So imagine if you had a team of people doing that, creating content every single day. If you had 10 people doing that, that's 1,300 posts a day you could be getting out for your product, your brand, whatever it is. bare minimum, you're gonna be getting hundreds of thousands of views a day. That's if nothing goes really viral and you're just kind of doing, you see like your content sucks. Hundreds of thousands of views a day. You are gonna see some sort of conversion out of hundreds of thousands of views. Maybe it's small, maybe it's a couple people, maybe it's like a couple thousand, maybe it's 10,000. You never know what the conversion is gonna be like until you actually try it and trial and error and see what fucking works for your content. So that's pretty much just the fucking secret. Just figuring out what converts, figuring out a style that converts, that gets sales, that gets downloads, and just ripping it over and over and over and spamming the fuck out of it. Like getting hundreds of different variations of the same product, the same idea, the same video, and just spamming it. And spamming it thousands of times, realistically, tens of thousands of times, 100,000 times. Imagine if you did it like 100,000 posts like that. Like imagine what the fuck would happen. Like 100,000 winning video ideas. And this is thinking on a massive scale, but this is building out teams at that point. And if, once you get to that level, you'd obviously have tons of revenue coming into the business, so you'd actually be able to afford that. But I think that's what moving in the future, these big companies, these big brands, they're gonna come out of nowhere, are gonna be really smart people that are able to build teams of really good creators that are able to sit down and create content all day long, uploading it all day long. So there's a constant stream of videos coming out across social media 24/7, 365. And you're constantly testing out new variations, new winning styles. And whenever somebody finds a winning style, they send it in the group chat, and then guess what? Everybody starts making that same piece of content, that same style in 50 different variations, 1,000 different variations of the winning style. You're able to move so much quicker and see what's working, see what's not working at a exponentially bigger or faster rate than if you were just doing it by yourself. So I'm just thinking about the future of how I'm gonna scale like my big businesses and how I'm gonna be planning on doing that. That's kind of what I'm, the way that I'm going. You already see it with a lot of these other brands. They pretty much hire out, they pay retainers pretty much. So say I would pay a creator $2,000 a month for 30 videos a month. They would post one time a day on the account. But with AI UGC and stuff like that, you can get out, you can pay these people $5K a month, and they can get out 30 videos a day. You know what I mean? And they'll be sitting there at a computer all day. Pay them $10K a month, whatever the fuck it is, but they're getting out thousands of videos a month.